I'm so glad that Sean says your recap game is good. So I'm gonna ask you, E, to bring in and tell us what this movie Godzilla versus Kong is about and what your thoughts are about this one.
I mean, look, this is probably the most straight up old school bringing, coming into the new school version of the classic monster genre. You got Godzilla getting agitated for some reason. We don't know why. Doesn't really matter. And King Kong is just trying to go home. But of course, they got to cross paths, and it's a WWE matchup. These monsters are coming together. They about to throw them hands or them paws or them claws, whatever you want to call it. And it's all that you going in for. Look, I had a good time with this movie. It was everything I expected it to be. It didn't make as many mistakes as the previous, monster movies did with all the human drama and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody coming for that. Didn't come to see people with their family drama and the divorce and I don't care. I want to see monsters fight. I want to see them flying off the top rope. I want to see them body slamming and burning stuff up. And that's what we got. That's what this movie is. It knows what it is. It's not trying to be, anything super sophisticated. I had a great time with it, and it was awesome.
I disagree with you. E is that I do. So this is where I disagree. Is that the the story stuff that they tried to throw around it was garbage.
That's okay.
It was all mumble. No, I'm just saying they did try to throw some story around it, and it was all mumble jumble to me. It's like, what y'all do? Just let them fight. Just let them fight. Stop all this other stuff like, oh, we gotta find this and we need to find that, and then we connect this. And no, let them fight. Just be like, and now, are you ready to rumble? That's all I wanted to see. But
they did that.
That's what you got.
We did that.
You had 3 rounds of that.
Yeah, I'm just Grace. I didn't have a stop. I didn't have a stopwatch when I was watching, but it was a lot of action. I mean, the humans, man, they were completely irrelevant in it. No, this, like E said, this movie was not afraid to admit exactly what it is. And you got exactly what it needed to be. I remember one time, it was back in the day when the original remake of the Hulk came out. I was like, man, the filmmakers missed it. All you need is Hulk get mad, Hulk turn green, Hulk beat people up, copy, paste, and do it again. And this is exactly what this movie did. Like it was. You got to have a little bit in between. I don't care what like you called it, mumbo jumbo is, because if we're not paying attention to it anyway, it was just all we were waiting for were the fight scenes. They delivered the fight scenes. I know a lot of times people do reviews that like the special effects were incredible. Well, that's pretty easy today because everybody's got sophisticated computer technology, but the special effects were dope. Like, and the type of moves Kong was doing and the type of moves Godzilla was doing, street corner brawling, pimp slapping each other. I mean, shit, that's what it is. It was fun, man.
Got you.
I mean, I don't know what the plot was, and I don't care. To be honest with you. I mean, the last one, I was like, we don't need 16 monsters. I'm confused. Who is who? There was so much going on, and then they try to be so scientifically deep. I was like, nobody cares. This is a National Geographic, But I like this movie because it was brainless fun. And I do have to get a shout out to the CGI team that did Kong because he was incredibly lifelike. It was really, really well done. You know what I mean? Like if you ever have watched National Geographic, it was about as close to perfect as you can get, which made it more fun to look at. And same thing with Kong. I mean, they got rid of all these extra people that weren't necessary in the last one and kept Kyle Chandler. I'm like, keep him, he's cool. But all this other stuff was like, people want to see this movie for that, the fight, the roars, Godzilla stomping all over the city. Like nobody in the history of cinema said, you know what? I really look at Godzilla or King Kong for the deep acting. I need it.
I don't think they followed their lines. I think that they weren't reading the script. I'm sorry.
Monsters?
I'm kidding.
Reggie,
they missed their cue?
Reggie, nobody, I'm going to be honest with you. like when I wrote my review, I said, listen, there is no plot, there's no rhyme, but the action is amazing, and that's what we're coming for. Do you know what I mean? And I do think that this is what we need right now. There's so much heavy stuff going on in the world. So to be able to tune out all the madness for almost 2 hours, and it's also family friendly. It's not so violent that your kids can't see it. And it's not like, I'm not talking like little kids, I'm talking like grade school and up. Definitely can see it. And it's also not vulgar, that type of thing. So, you know, I mean, go to the movies if you're comfortable, or turn on HBO Max and just tune out for a little bit.
I have to be hypocritical right here. Man, this movie looked great on IMAX. Like, you want to see this on the biggest screen. I mean, I got a chance to watch it by myself, so I know that's not fair to the average person probably watching, but you know, I'm double shotted up, and they set up a private joint because I initially saw it on my phone, and it was cool on the phone, so that means it'd be cool on HBO Max, but it is dope.
You got to see it on the big screen.
I mean,
that's what I missed.
Just to appreciate the scale of everything, you have to.
I did, but I said it on my review. I said, listen, my TV ain't the average size. My TV is 73 inches strong. I have surround sound booming because I live with a tech freak. But I also say to people, you know what I mean? If you, like Sean said, a lot of people are vaccinated. If you want to go with the senior citizens at 11 o'clock because you feel like it'll be less crowded, do what is right. But you will not less enjoy it if you watch it at home. Again, I respect people's right to make the best decisions for their health. And also, we also got to remember, some people are immune compromised, so that other option is not even on the table.
No, I'm feeling you, but I was, in my review, I definitely said that this, I probably would have, it was fine, but I probably would have loved it on the big screen, because I could feel the grandioseness of this film. And I think that that's where film goers will kind of miss out there, because
this is one of those movies you want to see, and you appreciate how, you know, cheap construction builds, you know, you'll appreciate the cheap construction build of the movie theater, because the walls would have definitely been rattling and shaking on it.
Yeah, well, good. So I assume this will watch it for you.
Oh, most definitely.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Katia?
Yeah, absolutely.
And Sean?
Oh yeah, this is the most fun we had, like pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, and post-pandemic. I mean, I haven't seen anything this fun genuinely fun in a long time. They got this one right. This was fun.
Excellent. So now we have it.